of those people who has a hard time skipping on or cutting down on your Starbucks coffee, on your Netflix, because you are so hooked to that show and you enjoy that show so much that you can't let it go in the name of saving money? Yes, my friend, I've been one of those people who have told you to cut down on cable, cut down on your Starbucks, cut down on this. What if those things bring you absolute joy and they do make a difference in your day? You want to drive by Starbucks and get your coffee or your matcha latte, is that what they call it? And that just brightens your day. And then here comes me coaching you or instructing you to cut down on your delicacy or something that you enjoy. Well, my friend, that is going to be the first reason why you should consider starting a side hustle. Hey friends, Noki here. On today's video, I'm going to be giving you 10 reasons. I'm tempted to say 10 uncommon reasons, but the thing is, there are common reasons why you need a side hustle. However, nobody on these YouTube streets is talking about these reasons. And here I am to give you those reasons for you to consider starting a side hustle. And the first reason, like I've already mentioned, you may need a side hustle because you need to afford those things that bring you joy in your life, those things that you enjoy doing, those things that you like to watch. You cutting down on cable or getting rid of Netflix may amount to some kind of torture and self-deprivation. That is by no means living your best life. If you are going to live your best life, you may want to consider starting a side hustle that is going to make you afford paying for that cable bill, that is going to make you afford that Netflix subscription, that is going to make you afford that YouTube premium subscription. You may need to add extra income. Okay, the second reason, my friend, that not too many people are talking about that when it comes to you starting a side hustle is if you are what we call BSAP, broke soon after pay. That is, you get paid on Friday and you are broke by Monday, or you get paid at 8 a.m. and you are broke by 2 p.m. Your check ends before the month is over. You have too much month left after the money is gone. My friend, you need to consider starting a side hustle because that's a sign that you need more money. Okay? And then another reason that you are not going to find on the internet or on the YouTube streets, if so, there are very, very few people talking about this. If you find yourself having a hard time balancing your diet just because you have to reach for the cheapest or the most affordable food that your family has to eat, then my friend, you need a side hustle that is going to make you afford to balance your diet, that is going to make you afford those vegetables, those fruit, whatever good nutrition you need and you cannot afford at this point in time. You, my friend, may have to consider starting a side hustle. Okay, let's keep moving on to number 4. But before I move on to number 4, if you are enjoying this video so far and you think these points are on point, no pun intended, just give this video a thumbs up so that more people who are looking for reasons why they should start a side hustle will find this video. And it does, believe me, it does help this channel and I do appreciate it. I really do. Okay, let's move on to the number 4 reason that is not spoken about on these YouTube streets why you may need to consider starting a side hustle, my friend. And this one applies mostly to married women or women with a spouse. If at any time during the month or any time in your life you have to ask your husband for permission, to buy your self-care or hygiene product, my friend, you need a side hustle. You should not be begging for money to buy your sanitary pads or beauty products that you need to glow up and to feel good about yourself. If you have to beg your husband because during your finance meetings those items don't make it to your monthly budget, then my friend, you need a side hustle. Okay, moving on to number 5. And this also is related to the previous one. If you find yourself and your husband or wife fighting about money more than anything else, you need a side hustle. That means you need to make more money so that there are no money fights in the home, because we know that stats have shown that most couples who are not in good financial standing or to put it crudely, broke. If you are broke in your family, if you are married to a broke person and you are, well, the person may not be broke, but whatever they make may be going to all the household bills, and there are constant fights about money. Why did you buy this? Why did you make this? This cannot go on the budget. My friend, you need a side hustle, okay? You need a side hustle so that you eliminate those fights, because let me tell you, where there's plenty of money, there are less money fights, and you want to eliminate those money fights by bringing in something. So starting up a side hustle, work from home side hustle, and you'll see how loved, yes, you will be loved more because you are bringing some extra dough on the table. Okay, my friend, you heard it here first. Okay, let's move on to the next reason that is not spoken about when it comes to the reasons why you may be in dire need of a side hustle, my friend. And that is number 6. If you have too much time in your hands and you find yourself hanging on the phone for a long time, I'm not talking about business, gossiping, slandering, talking a whole lot of nonsense with your girlfriend who also has no business idea or has no side hustle and has nothing to do except hang on the phone and talk about other people. The people you are talking about, they are actually busy making money. They are busy bringing some extra cash to the table, and you are just wasting time talking about people, whether it's people at church, whether it's people at his job or at your job or wherever. My friend, you need a side hustle. Get busy, and you know that an idle mind is the devil's workshop. Don't want to be in that camp. Get yourself busy doing productive things, busy doing something that will bring some extra cash to the family. Okay, at number 7, we know that in most cases, not always, but in most cases, we know that just working a 9 to 5 in most cases will not make you rich. However, you can use your side hustle to raise money to invest in a long-term project, that project that is going to give you money, and preferably a project that is going to be passive for you. This can be real estate or investing in the stocks or something like that. You may need a side hustle to get that initial capital so that you can invest in something that is going to lead you to financial wealth and freedom. If you make up your mind and decide that you want to invest in something and the money cannot make it into your monthly budget, the best way to raise that money, my friend, is to start a side hustle and put that money aside until you are able to invest in whatever it is that you want to invest in. Maybe you want to buy some big item for the house and you've been desiring this item for the house, but of course there's always no room in the budget. After all is said and done, as far as the budget, there is no extra cash to put towards that thing that you want to buy or you want to invest in. So the best way to alleviate that, or the best way to overcome that, my friend, is starting a side hustle. Check out my channel because I have a lot of side hustle ideas that you can start in the comfort of your home. I'm going to leave one of the best and high paying on demand side hustles video right here, so that when you are done watching this video, my friend, get yourself over to that video and get some ideas. You'll be surprised, there's tons of wealth on this channel. Moving on, another reason that is not talked about a lot on these YouTube streets that show that you are in dire need of a side hustle, my friend, is, and I know most of us fall in this category, you are like moi with those expensive hobbies. That is, you like to travel all over the world, you like to visit relatives who live across the globe, you have a hobby of shopping, and you like having fine things in life, you like those beautiful, exquisite, sophisticated, nice things. However, it is not possible to put them on your household monthly budget. The best way, my friend, you can continue living that life of living your best life, soft life, for you to afford that lifestyle, my friend, I'm sorry, but you may have, well, I'm not apologizing for this, but you may have to get yourself a side hustle. Okay, this way you can take off and go to wherever you want to go all over the world, and you can check off that bucket list that you have, because as long as you maintain that same budget month after month and there's no extra extra cash or anything, you may not realize that lifestyle that you so desire. We all love to visit friends across the world. We all love to go and visit other places of interest, different countries in the world, and meet other cultures and see how people live and see those beautiful places. And for that to happen, one may have to start a side hustle. I hope we are still on the same page, okay? Am I still your friend? I hope I am. And did I mention that these last two are my absolute favorite? Oh my goodness, they are my favorite. Not only are they my favorite, but you need to take them to heart, because these two can change your life forever. Okay, at number 9, having money, having extra money, having enough money, having abundance in your life will reduce stress. Yes, I said it. Not too many people are talking about this on these YouTube streets. Having money or affording things, it will reduce stress. Like I said earlier, there are no money fights. You can afford the things that you need to buy for your children, yourself, for your husband. You don't have to make excuses for skipping birthdays or whatever it is. Yes, and worst of all, you are not worried about your account being on the red. It is overdrawn, because that's the worst thing that you can have, having an overdrawn account, because it will defeat the whole purpose of even working. You are working for the banks. They love to make money on overdrawn accounts. To avoid the stress of worrying about an overdrawn account, or if a check is going to clear, or if a transaction is going to go through, you gotta make sure that you have more than enough money. And the best way to do that, my friend, is to get a side hustle. Okay, moving on to number 10. Number 10 also does it for me. How about being able to help those people who are in need, whether it's at your church projects that need money? Being a kingdom financier is an amazing thing. Being able to help those relatives who are less privileged, being able to help the poor people, being able to show up whenever there is need for money. I think that's a beautiful place to be in life, and I hope that is your desire, to be so financially stable that you are able to help other people. You are able to show up for your families. You are able to show up for your relatives. You are able to support those orphans, in whether it's here in America or in third world countries. It just feels good to be of help. And what more? God loves that, because especially when you're doing it with a cheerful heart. For we know that God loves a cheerful giver. Yes, if you are a giver and you have it in your heart, but right now you are not able to give because the finances are tight, how about starting a side hustle? Remember to do small things with great love. From my heart to yours. Adios. God bless you. I love you. I sincerely do. Bye-bye. Take care.